Hi guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Brantegy. We're back.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but we're back. We're back with a series of reaction videos. Hope you guys will enjoy it.
Sure guys, the reactions. We're actually trying this new reaction series. I hope we'll give you the correct first impressions.
Give us your feedback. We really want to know how we did, how we're improving as a YouTube channel. You are family and want to know as well. We're doing this for you if you are enjoying it or not.
Oh yeah, let's leave it there. Okay guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. If you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, see you in the next reaction.
Masejo is one of the founders of Agri Masejo. Thanks for giving us some of your Friday night. I know as a 21-year-old that's not always that easy, but I mean 2 years in the entrepreneurial game, and while our country's politicians are still busy trying to find out what to do with the land, you're already making money off of it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
So where does the inspiration come from? I mean, you're in the small-scale garden boxes, small-scale veggie gardens at homes. You've also got landscaping components of your business at corporates and residencies. But where did it all start?
So while doing my last year in entrepreneurship at Varsity College, my dad sat me down and asked me what I'm planning on doing, what field I'm going into, And then I had to sit down and think what to do next. So while doing that, I thought of one of the stories he told me most, that when he was young, he was raised by his grandmother along with 20 other relatives in the same house, a four-bedroom house, or no, four-room house. And they survived through subsistence farming, which was like backyard farming and then all of that. They didn't buy food at the stores. They farmed their own vegetables and fruits and everything, and that's how they survived. So, answering that question, I thought, why not do that? Why not create, why not provide households with access to nutritious foods,
Wow, and I think I've seen this before. I'm not sure if it was in Tlantla. He spoke something about this. I'm not sure, a couple of, when was it? Months back?
A few months back, yeah.
Because he was saying basically people, guys, like communities like Soweto, your greater Tembisas, that people are actually struggling in terms of finding basic foods.
And not just Soweto, right? For me, I think it's like, it's something that should be rolled out in the entire South Africa. And the way this guy has structured it is just so cool because, even in like suburban areas where you wouldn't think that people can plant and have their own gardens, or about that there's a bit of paving and then they open up the paving and actually like start planting something, and he does it in a very the design looks very cool. Like it doesn't look odd, as I would have imagined it when.
But what happens if I don't like farming?
Speaking about it,
I'm not a farmer.
So it's not even about farming, right? I think it's really about just sustainable living. Imagine, when do you like buying tomato that is super expensive right now if you can just plant your own tomato?
So are you telling me I'm supposed to pick one tomato a week? Because what happens if I have friends over and I want to do a fruit salad with my whole garden? No,
it's just an example, right? To just show you, at that time, let's say, you can actually save up on something. And yeah, it's not just fruits. You can also plant veggies and a lot. And it's also organic because most of the stuff that you actually buy from restaurants are not even organic. They inject them with hormones and all these other funny things.
Where I come from, we're going to end up using chicken manure, cow manure, or other manures of pigs or whatever. So I don't know, is that organic? Is that part of the organic things?
Yeah, that's organic.
Okay, all the best guys with eating that. Hey, let's continue. Hey.
And how much did you set off by starting your business?
So December 2016. My parents gave me money for clothes. They said, go buy yourself clothes and stuff. And I was faced with the decision, do I invest this money into my business or do I go buy the clothes? So I took around 6,000 rand. I took the money, asked my parents permission to start the first project in the backyard, and they said yes.
He should have gone for the clothes. Look good, smell good, you'll get a long way.
My view is, guys, who would have thought that Christmas clothes are taking us back as a country? No. In fact, I think every parent now, when they give you money for clothes in December, they should actually say it's not for clothes.
Guys, don't you miss your
Invest in it.
Levi's, your Cavella?
How about you multiply, you sacrifice 1 year and then the following year you can buy 10 Cavellas.
Poor guys, you're just bringing hunger to us, guys. We need to look fresh, guys.
Guys, but like the thinking capacity, I'm just like, I'm saying this, but I know that I also love slaying. Mara, just to say, let's pause slaying, let's pause buying clothes, let's pause getting fancy things and just reinvest in your business. And also the other thing is like just how small like of a startup amount you actually started off with. Imagine money for clothes. So literally you can start any business with as little as 1,000 rand. I can imagine.
I would have bought a Big Mac. I guess so then.
The past year I managed to service I think 12 clients. In the permanent garden space, I did just over 5 boxes. And yeah, we're growing slow, but we're getting there. I think we're getting there because one of the issues was marketing and, getting the word out there, Now with the 6,000 rand all spent in the garden, I had to raise funds for marketing as well, for the website as well and everything. So doing everything myself while also attending school was a bit of a challenge.
Bro, just looking at this young guy, I can hear that he's studying about marketing. And I shouldn't be expecting a young guy going on a public platform like this saying that he's studying with marketing. I thought things like your CEDAs, your not NEF, what's that other one? NYDA.
NYDA, yeah.
They should be helping young people like this. I'm not understanding why people are choosing to go out by themselves.
But I think it's also a thing of research, right? Like if you don't do enough research to find out if there's Brantegy out there that can help you with your marketing, if there are government institutions that can also do that. So I think it's just also a matter of research. And another thing, remember, like in business, for me, I feel like you get into business not knowing that you have to know so many things. You have to know marketing, you have to know like a whole lot of other things. And once you've started, it's like, let's say now you applied NYDA, sometimes like they'll take forever to approve things, and so you just have to just keep it going, man, and things will unfold as time goes by.
When do we test our government, guys? But I adore his spirit.
I do. I trust our government. They give us funding, so.
Government, guys.
I do.
Okay, no, I hear you.
And have you managed to balance studies at the same time?
No, I completed my diploma in entrepreneurship, so I graduated last year.
Amazing. And you've got the practical skills to go around with it as well. How big is your team now?
I have a team of 7 permanent employees now.
7 jobs? You created 7 jobs?
7 jobs, yes.
Oh, I salute you for that. Now, let's...
I like how the reporter is saluting him for that. You could feel that hit home, man.
Yeah, a young person.
Permanent,
creating permanent employment. That is great. I'm actually also applauding for him, I know. For a business to be able to have permanent employees, guys, a startup.
Guys, wait, this guy, he delivered 5 boxes and now he has permanent, and I just hope he doesn't run into serious overhead costs. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes you take on people too early, and especially permanent, and then you don't get enough work to pay the permanent staff. So but I'm admiring that he has people on his payroll.
Yeah, but I think also because this kind of business is very, what is it called? It's called labor intensive. So you actually do need like manpower to help you with the gardens and stuff like that.
So you're saying this 6-pack of mine is fit for this job?
We don't know.
Right.
Incredible young South African to another. My next guest started his business when his university bursary fell through.
And that's fast. What have you done? And that's fast.
We don't know though. They don't mention.
Yeah, Pesar, we know. Let's give it a name. And as far as people are losing.
We do not know. We do not know which bursary thingy fell through, like which institution was helping him. But like these things happen a lot, right? Like where like bursaries fall through, or if say for example you don't like, you know, like you're supposed to pass with a specific criteria, and if you also don't meet that, like they cut off the bursary. So like it's like with every other contextual agreement that you get into, right? They are also specific.
But I know the other thing that could have made it fall through. Some people, they like seeing their parents are on the other side. But when they find out that they're alive, then they default. No, but it's because it takes time. Because sometimes they do background checks and all of that. But I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm saying that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, but I think also as being, you know, having been students not long ago, we really are privy to a lot of these like stories and stuff. But we don't know his story. But I think for me, the point is his bursary fell through and actually did something great about it.
Alright, guys, let's watch the greatness.
He started his watch business, Omax, with a starting capital of just 3,700 Rand. Today, the business is growing rapidly and employs a staff of 15 people.
Guys, for me, the key thing is the amount of, like, how little the money is that they're starting off their businesses with. The previous guy said he started his business with 6,000 Rand. This one, 3.7. So basically, like, you know, you can start as little as you can. Like, so money shouldn't be a barrier for you to actually start your business.
Hey guys,
it's an excuse to start. Nah.
No, but I want my corner office. I don't understand. I need him permanent.
You have to work your way up to the corner office.
What I need is that I need 10 million loan.
Ow!
In a business that doesn't exist.
I blew it. This is how you get it.
And then I can build my corner office so I can overlook what these people are doing. I can't get my hands dirty. Yeah. I think that's the better way.
How people behave when they lose loads, win loads.
Sakile Maseko joins us in studio. What an inspiring story. Sakile, welcome. Good to have you on Morning Live.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Okay, so you're 20 years old, but when you were 18 years old, your bursary fell through. So usually people, they just lie on the floor and cry and that's the end of it for them.
What were you doing at 18 years and 20 years?
Trying to convince my mother that I should take a gap year.
You should have taken it, you see?
Where would you people are traveling the world.
People are selling watches.
I guess.
I also don't know. I'm also guilty. What was I? 20? Hey man, I was trying to finish course, chowing course.
So from then onwards, I had a lot of string of businesses I wanted to start, and some of them, most of them didn't go well. And then Omax was the one which went well. So how that happened was I invested 3,700 Rand from selling a guitar which I had, and spoke to suppliers, and so they arranged that I get sample products which were not available in South Africa. And from then onwards, people loved them. And
so these are watches?
Invested, yeah.
You sell different watches?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and so it started with 3,700 Rand. You got a couple of samples, and then you started to try and sell them to people that you knew, and the demand became bigger and bigger.
Yeah, correct.
Another thing for me, right, like, as I'm just watching this, I'm just thinking of, the question that comes to my mind is, you know, like, how do people get it right? Because I know that there are a lot of people out there who are starting their businesses, you know, who are really just trying to make it grow. But hey man, like, we all don't have those stories of starting with 3.7 and then next thing tomorrow you're a millionaire. Like, I'm just asking myself, like, how do you do it? But as I continue listening, I realized this guy also said that he started like multiple businesses. Yeah, so I realized to say like, yo, you can fail a lot, but at some point, like, you learn, I guess, also from your failures, and yeah.
Okay.
It's a big day ahead. There are deals to close, a business to build, and above all else, money to be made. Behind the wheel of this brand new Series 4 BMW is an unlikely self-made millionaire. But this savvy entrepreneur isn't on the way to the office. He's off to school.
High school.
Is anybody seeing something wrong with this?
Not even varsity. Like, an entrepreneur is off to school.
Guys, what was I doing then?
And also just like, I think for me, just the mindset of like young people, like really young, as in like in high school, like making it a norm for them to actually be able to do business and still go to school here.
And what I've picked up with, like, I'm assuming we might pick up more things as we're watching this video, but what I've picked up is that, you know, like with the other videos with the South African guys, the environment enabled them or allowed them to go into entrepreneurship only after high school.
Yeah. No, in high school you go to school.
So I'm not sure if it was the parents or
Yeah,
was
in
it
South
just
Africa.
both not supporting.
Jack Bloomfield is 17 years old. And boy, is this kid going places.
I'm not school captain, not a prefect, not some special individual that's been primed his whole life to start a business. Just a kid with a dream that got started and made it work.
Made it work with money he earned all by himself.
All himself.
No help from parents, no help from mum and dad.
Nope.
Jack isn't Australia's only schoolyard millionaire.
I think for me what's standing out is just seeing a lot of young people at an event for like young entrepreneurs. Where have you seen that in South Africa, where there's an event for 17-year-olds to come and meet together and speak about business? It's unheard of.
I've never heard of that.
So yeah,
I think it's also going back to that the comment that we made previously in terms of the environment. I think these are those environments that are actually allowing, because if you look at the South African young entrepreneurs, they were taken to news platforms.
yeah,
Instead of actually, there is no community.
yeah.
You know, they were more a show and tell exercise than more
Yes.
them engaging where they can
Come
thrive.
through, guys.
you know?
Yes, this is how we did it. This is how we do it. Or whatever information it is that they're sharing at those things. I'm guessing they're there to sort of like equip people to build some form of network that when people have questions or they're struggling with stuff, they're still even able to interact beyond the actual event. So when are you watching news and then what?
I don't know. I don't know if Motsepe has been watching the news lately. If they were trying to get funding there, I would like to say, yo man, my boys. Yeah.
Do
but
something
but
for
I
young
get
people.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Announce that you're going to start a business. The answer you're going to get is, oh, that's great. How can we help? No, it should get laughed at, or you're not smart enough, you don't have enough money, you don't have the right qualifications, wait till after university, and all that other stuff, which for anyone who, if you're 15 and trying to put yourself out there to start a business, to be told that you can't do it, it's just crushing. And you've got nothing behind you to stand up on your own 2 feet and go, no, I want to start this now. And for a lot of kids, they just get shot down before they can even start.
For me, I just feel like this is a universal problem, right? Where, I mean, I know maybe like outside of South Africa, they're a little bit more advanced, like we mentioned now previously, that they actually have events. But the whole culture of people just shutting young people down and saying, hey, like, why are you trying to do this? You're too young to do this. Focus on school, and then like, okay, yeah, you're focusing on school. How about like focus on school and we'll support you with your business, as opposed to like shutting down the idea.
But you must remember, even in school, like our curriculum, I think it's called high school this side. I forgot what it's called that side, middle school, college. But I'm just saying, in high school, the curriculum, it doesn't cater for entrepreneurs. The closest you get to commerce subjects, it's accounting and business. And business, they're asking you to cram a 50-page whatever. It's not actually entrepreneurial kind of base kind of mindset. So basically they'll be teaching you this is logistics. The truck moves from this place, goes in storage. That's them teaching you business. Whereas business, there's actually real life things happening. And like, there's no NYDA. They'll never tell you about NYDA. That's what I'm saying. And it's very outdated. I remember I was helping my baby cousin the other day. They still use checks. Imagine we're doing accounting, we're sitting, and where we are right now in day and age, we're looking at Bitcoin. Oh, never mind EFT, we're already on Bitcoin. So by the time they catch up to EFTs, we'll be saying, Bitcoin transaction. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think, guys, the environment, guys, it's...
Yeah. But also I think, you know, particularly to teachers, because they spend a lot of time with like a lot of kids, as well as to parents. For me, my own personal advice would be, you know, allow kids to be kids, allow kids to dream, and don't shut them down. Even like, you know, like you said that, you know, the curriculum does not allow, it's not conducive for like for entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs to thrive and she learn about that. But as soon as you hear a kid coming up with like an idea, can be like an NGO idea to give back to the community or starting up their own business or whatever concept they have, allow them, you know, allow them to like, you know, and support them and show them and rather guide them to say, how can it be better, or how can you like better structure this or start with it and actually grow it. While being in school. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be business. Any idea that the child has, you know, so other kids wanna like go for ballet classes or whatever. Just allow kids to like be kids and be creative and yeah.
And what you're saying, here's the funny thing. I think the way times have changed, all the qualifications we were laughing at back then, you know, like they are the ones that are booming now. So basically here in South Africa we have University of Johannesburg. So there's like the more arts and creative campus, and then you'll have your APK, your more serious stuff, engineers, accountants, you know, those guys. So, and funny enough, so what we were being told at that time is like, guys, go study accounting, go study being a doctor, there's money in there. So everybody, when they were in high school, they flocked. You know, they all flocked to all those heavy, hard-hitting careers. But now, the way the environment is so saturated, the people that are booming is the creatives.
And they can actually start their own businesses, you know, because when you're a creative, you can just use that talent and just formalize it into a business and make 100 times more than what somebody who went to the A student campus is making.
It's sad. Have you seen some YouTubers out there, guys?
Yo,
I'm just saying that these people are swimming in the money. So I'm just saying, guys, now's the time for creatives, guys. And I'm just hoping, like parents out there, they're not forcing their kids to go to do something that they hate.
Do maths and physics.
Trigonometry.
Not choose.
No. So guys, times have changed, guys, and I really hope even parenting skills have updated with the times.
And teachers as well.
Alright, guys. Yeah, let's go.
Every single 15-year-old. We've got no money, we have nothing behind us. So I was like, shit, okay, how can I make some money? Next door was gonna pay me 20 bucks to mow their lawn. Dad is gonna pay me $7. So I was like, which lawn should I do? Theirs. So literally every single time that it was like a millimeter longer than what it should have been was over there mowing the thing, trying to get money. You know, I was selling lolly bags at mum and dad's tennis centers. I was trying to just do anything that I could possibly do to go ahead and get any money to go ahead and reinvest into what I thought could actually make me some more money.
And why were you so transfixed with getting ahead at such a young age?
Mate, I think it was, I always just wanted to do something more. You know, I saw, you know, from 15, you start to think about what you're going to do after school. You know, the question gets dropped, well, what are you thinking of doing after grade 12? And so I looked into it, and the idea of after school, what was it? Go to university, start off at a really low paying job, work your way up for 20 years until you're finally, you know, 40 or 50 and then living the good life. And I was like, well, I don't want to wait that long. How can I do something now? And it genuinely scared me.
It scared Jack enough to take action. His first online business was selling gift cards. Then, at the age of 13, he designed a website that keeps all your medical data in one location. But his biggest money earners are 5 online stores. He buys in bulk and sells pretty much anything that will make a profit, from bow ties made in China to iPhone cases made in South Korea.
5 e-commerce stores you have now?
Yeah, so multiple different ones, always shifting, always changing. We go off a product of essentially whatever's selling and whatever's hot. You've always got to be on the ball for looking what's coming, what's next, and what's looking for the future.
What's your turnover?
Shit, I had that question. Look, so we've certainly done more than $1 million in sales. I can tell you that now.
Yep.
Okay.
How old is he again?
A 17-year-old is making $1 million.
Multiply that by how much is it now, the conversion rate?
In South Africa, it's what? 15, 16, I don't know, it is somewhere there. So this guy is seeing around what, 11 point something million, 12 million, let's round it off a year.
It's a lot.
Guys, what are we doing with our lives? Yes, you're sitting there. Like, how much do you have in your bank account? Yo, it's bad, guys. It's bad.
Remember all the Capitec memes now? They're like, we're gonna show your bank balances. How much do you have?
It's just mean, guys. You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Supportive parents also played a big part in the success of Ali Katinas. At the age of 15, she developed a boutique skincare business that recycles used coffee grinds into facial and body scrubs.
And how did you get the idea?
I had been making coffee scrubs as like presents for friends. And I was using coffee grinds that we just had at home. And so I was just messing around with the formula. And I also knew that there are a lot of people that do go to coffee shops and say, can we use your grinds so that we can, you know, repurpose them in some way at home.
So hang on, you were 15. What is in your brain that's telling you this is a good idea and I can make money from this?
I literally have the same question as this guy. Like at 15, guys, how are you thinking of I need to make a whole facial cream?
Well, you ladies, I've seen my baby cousins, okay? They've been playing in the mud, making facial creams. I don't know, maybe the video's coming.
But like the technicalities, I'm just thinking like from the manufacturing of that, you know, because skin is very sensitive. Like what kind of ingredients do you put in that? I just feel like I'm just seeing chemicals that are going into and
recycled coffee coming onto your skin.
Like how do you come up with that? Like for me, some people are just
guys, I'm just using Jacobs on this face.
Ow!
Rico, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm sure you can recycle that stuff. Nah.
You never know.
This face is for Jacobs, guys.
I think I'd always been told growing up that whatever I wanted to do, I could do it. And that, you know, mum and dad would be there to support me and help me figure that out.
That one in the glass?
Support her and now work for her. Ali's star employee is her mum.
It's very fun to be able to work with mum.
Great.
I think for me, I will always iterate this. It's very key that parents actually support their kids in their businesses, you know, and not just support like from a place of oh no, that's cute, but like genuinely supporting, like fully supporting, not with that thing at the back of your mind that you want your child to be a doctor or a lawyer. You know, so yeah, I do think that parents should like start genuinely supporting, because the working environment and the workforce is gradually, actually not even gradually, it's like it's changing fast. Today, being an Instagram influencer is a whole career, you know, so it's very key that like our parents support. Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna take it back to is like what I've been, the comparisons I've been saying. So basically what I'm picking up, I know the South African parents, I have no hate on them because I'm a South African product. So basically what I'm seeing is that with like American parents versus South African parents is that yes, the South African guys, they were like, you know, my mother was there, she supports me and whatnot, né? But what I'm picking up with American parents, they actively involved in supporting them physically. So it's not just words. So I kind of feel like with South African parents, it's more of like, just go do that thing, man. If we'll see you after like that thing ends, you'll find us back here. Whereas like the American parents, they more of like they actively are your wheels. You know, they're actively involved in your day-to-day and actually
and for me, like I might be wrong, right? I stand to be corrected, but I do think a lot of how sort of like our parents are wired in a way has a lot to do with sort of like the colonization that we went through as a country, you know, where they were not awarded opportunities to go to school and find, you know, work in big companies. And so when that opportunity came, it's like it's a thing, you know, nothing else matters. Like going to farm is like, what is that? But yeah, going to school, go to school, pass, get your matric, get your degree, go work for that company. Like, that's all sort of like what they wired to sort of like know and encourage a child to do, because they feel like it's sort of like the standard for success. But I think, like, for us, the upcoming parents, the people who are going to like give birth to like the coming generation, we actually now need to do better. We can't still be making sort of like the same excuse and so on and so forth. So I think we can actually learn from that and actually start improving to say, this generation, we are refusing going forward, you know, to not support our children. So yeah.
No, okay, no, I'm with you on that one, 100%.
Yeah. Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction videos. I certainly did. It was much more natural, you know. I could just speak my mind and yeah, not have to rehearse or think about like what I have to say. So I certainly enjoyed it. I do hope that you also enjoyed it and you will give us feedback on how to do better next time.
Guys, I love reaction videos. When I told people this could be a possible way we could, like, Brantegy is going.
Yeah.
She, you know, at first she was a bit hesitant, but I hope in the next few videos she'll bite onto it.
Because genuinely, I'm not, you know, I like preparing. I'm a very structured person. So if you put me on the spot and say just stop talking, hey,
It's difficult.
it's difficult.
But I guess you guys will also get to know like our personalities.
Yeah.
Because in the other videos they're a bit more
Structured.
but it's also because of the kind of topics and, you know, we
And
can't.
the kind of video that we're also shooting.
Yes. Okay, yeah. No, with that being said, guys.
Till we see you again.
Cheers.